everybody? Hopefully you enjoyed Worlds Collide. I thought they put on a hell of a show. I called a bunch of what was going to be really good, what was going to happen. There were some wrinkles I actually honestly didn't see coming. What's going to come from Roddy getting it, all of that, was very, what are they going to do? Is Bobby Fish going to come back team with Roddy during all that? There's a lot of things going into it, but I still thought with even the people I thought weren't going to do good, that they put on a very successful show. And I really feel that Carmelo Hayes, Trick was there. Defeating Ricochet, North American Championship match, starting off the show was the ultimate follow that moment. And they showed off all their athleticism, all their ability, all everything from the beginning to the end. They showed what they could do. And that's the first time we really got to see Carmelo do a lot of that stuff, like sustained through the whole thing for as long as that match was that I remember, which is really good. It's great to have Ricochet down there doing it. I don't like the end. I'll get to it, but I did enjoy the match. The double crossbody when they both springboarded off the second rope and got into each other without killing each other. That was good to see. That could have went terribly wrong, but I feel that having Trick get involved so much, like in it's 6 times a damn match, it feels all the time, like takes away from how good Carmelo is. That's just my take. It cheapens everything. And Carmelo is really good. Just having Trick there all the time, getting involved, just it doesn't do it for me. I'm sorry. Carmelo could be he's really, really good, and having him continuously, get involved 4, 5, 6 times a match, it seems he's always doing. I know that's his job there, but it's a bit excessive at times to me, which is really the only bad thing I could say about it. It's just too much at times. So hopefully they lighten that up. But we all know Carmelo was going to win. They weren't going to drop the belt to Ricochet, but they put on a hell of a match. It was a hell of a way to start off the show. I didn't get to hear Power Man 5000, but I can forgive them. I don't know how many times we can have a Worlds Collide Event without having Power Man 5000 with that damn song. Now, how do we not have that? I don't know, but damn. We need to have that happen one of these years. But again, great way to start it. The tag title unification match, Gallus versus Pretty Deadly versus the NXT UK tag team champs, Briggs and Jensen versus the NXT tag champs, the Creed brothers. Briggs and Jensen were eliminated first by Gallus. Again, I never felt right I said that. Them being champs was just weird for how much they were losing here to go and win the titles there. It just didn't make sense to me. The Creeds eliminated Gallus second. I always say Julius Creed is a beast because he is. Briggs and Jensen fighting with Gallus coming back to ringside, smishing the referee. Like that was all a little dumb. I did not see David Kemp turning on them. So congratulations to him. That adds a whole nother wrinkle to everything to get Pretty Deadly to win. I hate Pretty Deadly. Hopefully, whatever this is leads to the Creeds going to the main roster. Like I really hate Pretty Deadly. There's just something about the whole thing that just makes my skin crawl. Sorry, guys. No matter how talented they are, it hurts my head. Again, comment if you don't agree, but I think it's for goddamn ridiculous and hurts my brain. But to see them get the titles, hopefully that means, again, the Creeds are getting ready to get called up and they do a thing with Roddy and Kemp, Bobby Fish and Kemp, like just something. And then they move on because I think they're there. No offense, Roddy. I don't see him ever getting called up. Bobby Fish said he'd go to War for 8, so maybe he'll be back. And this AEW thing is done, as I think it is. That could be a good thing, but didn't see that coming. So congratulations to them for pulling one over on me. The women's title unification match, Blair Davenport versus NXT UK Women's Champion Meiko Satomura versus NXT Champion Mandy Rose. Mandy in the red, white, and blue. God bless America. And they actually put together a much better one. And Mandy, again, she's improved so much that it was actually a competent match, in my opinion, with her. Again, I'm looking back at way back when she couldn't even have a match. So, she has come a long way as champion, no matter what. Try to say otherwise. Like that was actually a good match. Her winning with that running knee into both of them to get the pin, like that was good. Blair took the loss, I believe. It protected Meiko, but it was a good match. Like that's all I wanted out of it. Again, faith in Mandy. If you look back from where she was when she just got to NXT to where she is now, it's a vast improvement. I don't think she should have been called up as fast. I don't think she was ready. I don't think many people can argue with that, but if you can, find the comments. Argue with me. I beg you. I'm ready for an argument all the time. Ask anyone that knows me. But that was a good match. He pinned Davenport, unify the titles. Again, that was one of the options I picked because her continuing, the domination made sense. That way, the other two can move on to NXT Europe and do whatever. And it's perfectly fine unless they bring someone there. But still, Davenport could have been the new face of it all. It could have went any way and it would have made sense. So Mandy getting it was good. Caden Carter and Katana Chance defeated Nikki ASH and Doudrop to remain NXT Women's Tag Champs. Toxic Attraction getting involved after, really fairly good match, stopping Nikki from breaking up the pin on Doudrop. So maybe that'll lead to something. I mean, it should. It wouldn't make sense if they had them do it and then nothing happens, but we'll see what they do with that. And then NXT champion Braun Breaker defeating NXT UK champion Tyler Bate in a hell of a match. Again, it was something different for Braun, another complete style, different guy, different size, all of that, which I thought was really good for him. And the match they put on was really, really, I enjoyed it. I'm not going to be hypercritical of it. Like the size different, the style difference, what it was, like they put on a good match. Show respect ever was, after was nice. I want to see what they're going to do with Tyler. Does he come here? Does he go over to NXT Europe? Does he not do it? Like, how does that work out? I haven't looked into it. I try not to because it just all hurts my head and there's so many rumors. But I thoroughly thought they put on a good match. And what did I say? I don't think Braun's ready to go to the main roster, so I thought I was going to Braun. And it went to Braun. And here we are. And I thought it was, again, a really good match. I thought it was very compelling, good back and forth, good storytelling. Wasn't botchamania, which we're all looking forward to. Whatever's happening right now with AEW, I don't know, but I thought it was overall a really good night. I thought I called what was going to steal the show, what was going to be the second best, but the rest didn't suck. Like they really didn't, no matter what anyone says. I didn't see the David Camp thing happening with the Creeds, but again, if it leads to them going to the main roster, it makes sense. Do we see Bobby Fish possibly come back? Makes sense. Like there's all kinds of things. If he comes back with Roddy and all that, that could happen. But only time will tell. You got to wait and see how that works out. But it was overall a really good weekend for the Machine. I thought they put on good shows, and I thought it was, between Clash at the Castle, Worlds Collide, they have a lot of chances to screw it up, and I don't think they really did. So kudos to them and, the leadership and all the regime changes and all that. Like they did a good job. I just wish that we didn't have to see Tony D and, the dyad and all that, but that's another story for another day. But thanks for watching. Thank you for listening. Don't forget to comment. Let me know what you think. Like it, subscribe to the thing, no matter what platform you're on, and share it out because that helps more than anything. And I'll be back later this week to talk about something. So be good to each other. Enjoy it and peace.